Tribute to Conway Twitty featuring Bobby Simpkins is this Saturday, July 27th at 7 p.m. at the Watch Your Opera House. Bobby Simpkins is an award-winning tribute artist who has performed all over the country, including Nashville. Bobby now lives in Kansas City and is coming to Watch Your this Saturday night at 7 p.m. If you like classic country music, this night is for you. A tribute to Conway Twitty featuring Bobby Simpkins this Saturday, July 27th, 7 p.m. at the Watch Your Opera House. Tickets are $30 and can be purchased at watchyyouroperahouse.org or at the door. The Union Mills Community Closet presents Christmas in July fundraiser dinner, July 27th, starting at 5 p.m. at Bradbury Hall, Nelson Pioneer Farm, Oskaloosa, serving a catered dinner of chicken cordon bleu or savory sliced beef. Call 641-200-1940 or look for Union Mills Community Closet on Facebook to purchase your tickets. Tickets are $30 or $240 to reserve an entire table. All proceeds directly benefit Union Mills Community Christmas Toy Drive. It's the Christmas in July fundraiser dinner, July 27th at Bradbury Hall, Nelson Pioneer Farm. The Delta Fireman's Ball is Saturday, July 27th. You can enjoy food, live music, games, and more. There will be a poker run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Keith Davis will be playing music from 6 to 9 p.m. For more information on the Delta Fireman's Ball, contact Jim or Fake Harry at 319-212-8772. The Delta Fireman's Ball is coming up Saturday, July 27th. Don't miss it.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, this is horrible. We got Steve over here laughing. We got Neil over here laughing.
You're probably... I like turtles.
Is that an otter in your pantyhose? Or are you just Hello.
Hi. What?
Whoa.
Man, what did you think I was doing?
I don't. We weren't on the air yet, and Neil's over here like. I thought you were like putting on some like weird mask,
right?
And then you're gonna go wee.
No.
Wee.
I was just turning the fan on. Wee.
Wee.
Yeah.
Why?
Keep the smell going that way. That's why.
Downwind.
Yep.
All right. Hey, we're doing the morning wake up. I mean, things happen when you wake up in the morning.
They do.
Noises happen.
Yep.
That you might not mean to happen.
Yeah.
Burpy burp here.
Oh, man. Earlier, your burps were going nuts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
Well, this is Neil. That's Neil.
I'm Steve.
Hey, we're broadcasting from the Oski Dental Studios. 641-673-4845. Give them a call. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider, and they're at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. We thank Oski Dental sponsoring the studios here at Steve Shetler Media. Our forecast is next. Neil.
What?
Neil Crott, take it away.
Okay, well, being brought to us by the Garden Gate, man, thank you, ladies, because we appreciate you. Because today is isolated... Don't spit out. Oh, boy. Today's isolated showers, scattered showers, and thunderstorms after 11. Patchy fog. It was a little froggy on the way in. Otherwise, I'm sure you can hear the noise behind me. That's just construction. Mostly sunny, 83 for a high today, but watch out for them possible showers here and there. More showers and thunderstorms maybe before midnight tonight. 66 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, more fog in the morning. Otherwise, sunny. A high near 83. Tomorrow night, mostly clear and a low around 64. Friday, what does that say? 84. We're just back in the 80s again, aren't we? We're back to summer.
And
that's all right,
but
future. Yeah, but thanks Garden Gate for sponsoring our weather. Garden Gate right here. Sigourney, I would.
We always get in each other's personal
It's all
space.
right. I don't mind it.
Not too bad of a forecast.
No, it's all right.
For the end of July. We'll take
Absolutely.
it. Our forecast again brought to us by Garden Gate.
I should have said that.
I know. I was just wasting time. That's a transition time.
Gotcha.
Is that all right
Yep.
if I do that?
No, yeah, you do whatever you want.
Well, then, there's that. This or that,
Oh.
brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy
a tough
Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty goes up every weekday at 6 a.m. You can comment and let us know what you think. What's going on over there?
Nothing. The way you said 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
It just came out funny.
6 a.m. Grilled cheese or BLT?
That's tough.
BLT.
And grilled cheese.
I'm going with grilled cheese.
Man, I like both of them so much. Grilled cheese if you got the tomato soup to dip it in.
No.
Yep. Tomato soup
that is
and yes, tomato
ruiner.
Listen, tomato
Ruiner.
soup and what was it? What was that? It's not just milk, like tomato soup and some cream or whatever. Oh, that is some good stuff.
No, just
Well, I like
don't
BLTs.
ruin it.
Shut up. Stuff that grilled cheese with
My
stuff.
wife makes a darn good grilled cheese sandwich.
Really?
She does.
Well, what does she use? Bread and cheese?
Yeah.
Wow. Look out.
Let's do our question of the day. It's brought to us by question of the day brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa at 202 North Main, Sigourney. What's the one thing you do that irritates or irritates or irrigates your significant other?
Huh. Well, you're gonna have to answer this one, bud.
What do
You're
you
the only
do
one in the room.
that irritates your significant other?
Well, if I had one, I wouldn't do any irritating.
No,
I'm pretty perfect. I mean, look at me. And yeah, I can't think of anything because I'm a good listener.
Yeah,
And yes.
and you always smell fresh.
Right. Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Fresh something. I'm not saying fresh what. But
Right. What would you come up with?
for you?
No, for you.
Oh, for me? What's the one thing that I do?
Yeah.
I mean,
This list could go
Yeah.
on.
I'll let my wife chime in the comments if she wants to.
I can't think of one thing that I would do to irritate anyone.
Yeah. We're perfect individuals.
Yes.
So yeah, think about that. That goes up at noon weekdays. Our For the Fun of It tournament,
For the
Southeast
fun of it
Iowa
tournament.
County Fair, sponsored by Son-in-Law Services. 319-431-1806. Josh Clubb, the handyman. He is handy. Keokuk County Expo against the Washington County Fair.
Wow.
I tell you what, the Washington County Fair has been bringing it in this tournament.
Man.
They just beat the Southern Iowa Fair in a
That surprised me.
hotly contested matchup. Now, can the Expo make a comeback? I have not checked the voting this morning, but when I went to bed, Washington County Fair had kind of doubled up the voting
Really?
on the Expo. So,
Oh.
but see, the Washington County Fair, their Facebook page, they're sharing it. They're pushing this like it's a big
Seriously?
deal. They are behind it, man. They want to win.
Wow.
And I'm not. The Expo had.
We had a lot of fun at Expo
I don't
last
know
week.
if they have shared this whole thing, so maybe not everybody that needs to know about it knows about it. So, Expo against Washington County Fair. That's your matchup. Goes till 6 p.m. this evening. Winner will move on to the championship.
I wish I had been to the Washington County Fair. I don't think I have.
I can't remember if I've ever been to the
Yeah.
Washington County Fair or not. But let's take a look at the entire bracket here. We'll get some perspective. Winner of this goes to the championship. On the other side, Wapello County Expo against Jefferson County Fair. Now, just going by the way the voting has gone in these other matchups, I'm going with Wapello County Expo to go against the Washington County Fair in the finals.
Really?
That's the way it's looking. And because both of those fairs have been, again, pushing it and rallying their troops. So we'll see what happens, though. So that's your...
I see Neal Crop Fair. It got bumped out real early. Didn't even make the bracket.
Yeah. Didn't know that was a thing?
Oh, yeah. I have a fair whenever I want.
Oh. Interesting. So your Southeast Iowa County Fair's your tournament, of course, brought to us by Son-in-Law Services. Coming up in August.
Yeah?
I think
Uh-oh.
we're going to actually have 2 tournaments going on in August.
Yeah?
One will be the For the Fun of It tournament, which I think will do Iowa State Fair foods.
Oh, there you go.
As the topic.
Absolutely.
And then we'll also be having our Athlete of the Year tournament going on. So a couple of big tournaments coming up in August.
State Fair food. That'll be a good one. That'll be fun.
I
We were
think
just
so.
talking about
Corn-
food yesterday.
Can anybody beat the corn dog?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Pork chop on a stick?
I'm telling you, there's some... I'll let you know how the lobster roll is. And
The
we'll go-
lobster roll. The
Let me
lobster
see you.
roll.
Yeah. I'm going to try one.
That's going on there. What else we got? Let's hype up. I forgot to do this. I put him in the middle. He's been over to the left-hand side
That looks
of the
better.
screen. Yes, that's Jake. Look at him. Look at his hair.
Would you just look at him?
Look at it? He's got some nice hair. I don't have any hair.
Wow. Is he from 1970?
1973.
Wow.
Jake Schroet. I think he's from the Oskaloosa area.
Oh.
He's got a busy stretch here. I saw he's going to be playing the Music in the Alley thing that they do over in Oskaloosa
check
on
that out
Thursdays.
sometime.
He's playing there Thursday evening after a Sweet Corn Serenade.
Yeah.
Then he's coming to Sigourney to play at Barn Wired on our Iowa Music Showcase on Friday from 11:30 to noon. And then we also want to put a little hype in for the Golf and Country Club. Jake is going to be at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club coming up Friday night, or Friday late afternoon into the evening, 4 to 8.
Wait, is that the same dude?
It's the same guy.
Huh?
It is.
No.
You don't think?
So the one on the left. Okay,
right,
see,
so
that
there
makes
he
me think
is.
that's dad. Now go back. And that's the son.
Same guy.
Really?
4 to 8. Ricky, I think it's Rick Landgrebe.
Ricky?
Do they call him Ricky?
I don't know, but I hope so, because that's
we-
what I'm going to start calling him. Oh,
Hi, Ricky.
Ricky.
Let's see here. So specials begin at 4. Ricky is grilling tenderloins.
Somebody tell us who is Ricky. Make sure we're not making fun of the wrong guy.
The public is welcome. Free snacks, drink specials. Join the Friday night party.
Oh, party. Get it? Tea.
So
It's
Jake
golfing.
Schroet. He's going to be everywhere this weekend here in Southeast Iowa.
And his son,
Yeah. And Jake Jr.
Jake Jr.
What's Jake short for?
Jacob.
Jacob? So Jake and Jacob.
There you go.
Anywho, Iowa Music Showcase. Make sure you check out Barn Wired for that. Saturday. Sports section. Brothers Market. Mitch Eslick, your host. We're talking. You talking pickleball? We're talking pickleball this Saturday.
Say
what?
What? Are you
Do
serious?
you play pickleball? Is that a no?
I have not tried pickleball
Sports.
yet. No.
You're not a sports person, though. So.
I like some sports, extracurricular activities, but not pickleball.
But pickleball's a thing here in
I
town.
guess.
Of course, they got the pickleball
Court.
down here by the
Have
pool.
you ever went?
I've never played pickleball.
No, I'm afraid I'd fall on my face.
So, yeah, we've got Mike Hernandez, which is Kimmy Joe's husband.
Yep.
I guess the Hernandez are big into pickleball.
That's a tough one.
Mike will be hanging out with us Saturday morning,
cool.
along with, we don't have it confirmed, one of the Woolers, Jerry or Emily, which are they're also big into the pickleball.
Really?
So, tune in. Well, yeah, it's the time of the year where, high school sports obviously is coming to an end.
Yeah.
So we're kind of, we get to pick our topics and pick some stuff that doesn't normally get talked about on the sports
cool.
section before football starts. So pickleball, our topic this coming.
I'm excited.
Coming up next Tuesday, last night, of course, we did TNT. Safe Grafke is missing him some Neil Crott.
That poor guy.
TNT, we talk local racing. We're extending this, it says through August, but we're extending through October because Safe Grafke has promised me that he can keep it interesting through October. So we're gonna try that. We'll see what happens there. Tuesday night.
Safe thinks he can go that long.
TNT through
I doubt
October. So we'll see. We'll see if that works out or not. Let's do some community calendar events.
Oh yes.
Let's talk wrestling, Neil.
Okay.
You know what?
Oh boy.
Mall Madness, Central Empire Wrestling. They're getting a free plug here because I'm going to be doing some stuff with CEW in the near future.
Are you going to be wrestling again?
I am not wrestling.
Oh, okay.
I have wrestled once in my life.
I think.
I am undefeated.
Oh boy.
Undefeated. Don't mess with me.
Okay.
I am undefeated in Delta, Iowa. But this is going to be at the mall in Oskaloosa. Mall Madness coming up on Saturday, August 3rd. I will be. I'll just say it right now, and you can come with me if you want. I'm going to be doing a live pre-show broadcast that day from the mall. So we're going to get people hyped up for wrestling.
Really?
And then they've got the big Bridgeview Center show in Ottumwa coming up in September with a ton of huge names from the past, like Jake the Snake Roberts coming to Ottumwa. The tag
Is that
team
next
of
week?
Demolition. The Mall Madness is next weekend, August already.
Wow.
Yeah. Then,
Wow.
Yeah, so Jake the Snake, Demolition, Buff Bagwell,
Buff Bagwell. He's what?
The Powers of Pain.
Huh.
They're all going to be in Ottumwa in September. So this is kind of getting you hyped up for that September show.
That's very cool.
Let's see here. Otherwise, got Conway Twitty. Well, not Conway Twitty himself because he's dead.
He is no longer here. I can tell you that.
Conway, tribute to Conway coming up this Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Watch Here Opera House. Make sure you check that out. And then also save the date as the Lewis Memorial Fountain Festival coming up Saturday, August 24th on the Sigourney Square.
Yeah.
So, lots of things going on. Lots of things, I tell you.
Man, oh
Let's
man.
do this.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah.
Mr. President.
Oh. Not
Birthdays.
Yes.
Brought to us by Hometown Real Estate, Nikki Leathers. Check out her listings at hometown-re.com. On the right-hand side, we've got our local and area birthdays, also known as hometown birthdays.
Oh, I get it. Local and hometown.
Hometown.
Because yes.
Ava Finneran with a birthday today. Ava emailed me. She's like, it's going to be my 18th birthday on the 24th.
Really?
So, thus, I put the 18 on there.
There you go.
Happy birthday
18.
to you, Ava.
Wow.
I believe she is a part of that Sigourney softball team. I'm going to get choked up. Excuse me. So, Ava, happy birthday to you.
I seen you reaching for the volume, and then you said choked up. I thought you were going to start crying. I'm like, oh, why?
18th birthday.
Where did the time go? Like, oh, it's okay, buddy.
Trudy Welter with a birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Trudy.
Derek Hahn. Jason Boggs with a birthday.
Oh.
Mary Brainerd. Happy birthday to you, Mary. Larry Dietrich. Larry's out on the road for Ragbri this week.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, more power
I
to
think
you,
he's a
Larry.
driver. I think he's a driver.
Oh, okay.
He's not like riding.
Oh, okay. We should have been drivers.
That would be an
We
adventure.
should. We should do that.
Yeah.
Just drive across the state and be idiots the whole way.
That wouldn't be too hard.
No.
And then Judy Yoder has a birthday today, too.
happy birthday.
Celebrity. You want to do the celebrities?
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
No way. Michael Richards?
Kramer.
No way. I wish I could even do a close Kramer impersonation because it would be, you just can't. 75, I would not have guessed that.
Isn't that crazy?
And him and Jerry Seinfeld are in the works of doing a new show together.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know
Yep. I'm a huge Seinfeld fan, so that's
Okay.
why. Linda Carter. Oh, she's the OG Wonder Woman. OG 73. Pam Tillis. She's 67. Probably not as anymore. Country music.
liked her back in the
Back
day,
in the
didn't
day,
you?
I thought she was pretty cute. Yeah. When
I
she was
like-
like 47. Maybe
Or
37.
more in the 30s.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Quick Pam Tillis fact. I
Yeah?
probably have thrown this out here before. Let me get my microphone where I wanted. Pam Tillis, back on a previous Facebook page that I used to control,
I know where you're going.
and had people doing Facebook takeovers and playing like a half-hour show
Yeah.
on Facebook. I hosted the very first Pam Tillis Facebook Live ever.
No way.
Yes.
That's
I wish I
huge.
still had access to that video, but Pam Tillis, yeah, I mean, she's a legend. She's a Hall of Famer.
Right. That's really cool,
anyway.
man. Well, good for you.
Go ahead. Excuse you.
Excuse me. Gary Sharon. Oh, really?
man.
He's from Extreme, if those of you don't know.
More than words.
We almost had a little bit of harmony there. Turning 63. Karl Malone, 61 from the NBA. Barry Bonds, 60. Major League Baseball. That dude, man,
He's juiced up.
Yeah.
He could hit some home runs.
he could, I think. Kristen Chenoweth? Is that how you say it? I always Chenoweth. Okay. 56 actress. What's she from?
Wicked
Yes, there you go.
and other things.
Yes, Jennifer Lopez, 55?
55.
Well, that's not that
Can't
bad.
drive. 55.
55.
J-Lo. Yeah.
J-Lo.
So those are your celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate in Sigourney.
Well, happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday. Let's see here. Good morning. Who do you have as your first good morning
my
in the
first
comments?
good morning in my comments was, I got to go way up here.
I got Dan.
Sherry.
Sherry.
Yep.
Really?
Sherry, good morning. She beat Dan.
Dan. All right. So Sherry, tell me if I miss anybody.
Okay.
Sherry, Dan, Tamara, Nancy, Sandy, Dixie, Sherry, Jackie, Amber, Cindy, Amber, Darren, Eloise, Amber.
Eloise Amber. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So good
you're
morning.
good.
Thank you guys for
And
tuning
yes,
in.
fishing is a sport, Amber.
You and me go fishing in the dark.
We
Fishing
only
is-
did that one time.
Were we talking about fishing?
No, we were talking about sports.
Okay.
And
I'm lost.
we were. I mean, well,
Anyway.
pickleball. We were talking about pickleball
Oh.
and sports, and
Fishing?
fishing is a sport. See, sports section. Now would be a good time to
Oh,
bring in
fishing.
fishing. For this,
Fish, as my dad would say. You want to go fish?
what did you think I meant?
I don't know where fishing came up.
Because you're talking about different
trying to figure that
sports, different sports to bring into the sports section on this off period, and all the high school sports are dying down.
So you want fishing.
She did.
Okay.
She went fishing as a sport. I don't.
Okay.
So you
wonder.
get some fishermen in there.
For sure. By the way,
What?
congratulations to the
thank you.
Sigourney softball team last night.
No joke. That was awesome.
3-1 win over Remsen St. Mary?
I think so. Yeah.
Previously undefeated. Now they go home with a loss. So Carly Goodwin and the gals moving on to the semifinals. What do they play tonight?
That I don't know. I
think
didn't. Pay attention.
think this evening. And I think regardless of whether they win or lose tonight, they play again on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So if they win, they would play in the evening on Friday. If they are in the consolation, they would play in the afternoon. So
Well, there you go.
yeah,
It was a good game.
huge win. And of course, congratulations to the Sigourney boys baseball team.
Yeah.
Historic season, making the first ever state tournament for
That's
baseball.
just like we were talking before we came on this morning. How cool is that to go down and 50 years from now, them boys
Yeah.
can be like, we were on the inaugural team.
I was on the first team.
Yeah.
Grandson.
That's amazing.
So yeah, very good.
I don't
shot.
think they'll talk just like that, but
How well they.
it'll be more like, "Bruh."
On this day in history,
Yeah,
today is July 24th.
it is.
On this date, Mormon leader Brigham Young, BYU, the
Okay.
college, and his followers arrived in Salt Lake City. They started up the whole Mormon thing out.
Yeah,
in-
there you go.
on this date, 1936, Alton, Kansas hit an all-time record high temp of 121
Oh,
degrees.
what?
121.
121.
In Alton, Kansas, 1936. That's a hot one.
Wow.
In 1974, on this date, the Supreme Court ordered President Nixon to give up his White House tapes to the Watergate special prosecutor. I am not a crook.
Whoa, dude.
Today on the National Day calendar, it's International Self-Care Day.
Oh.
Take care of yourself.
Self-care.
you know? Yeah, self-care.
I like it better when I'm being taken care of. But I guess
Self-care.
a little
You
self-care
gotta take
never
care of
hurt
yourself.
either.
It's National Thermal Engineer Day. So, hug your
Oh.
favorite thermal engineer today. It's National Drive-Through Day.
National Drive-Through Day.
I think the only drive-through in town is... No. I was going to say Walker's. But, of course, they're a drive-through. But
Right.
you can drive through Pizza Range, too, though.
Yes.
So I guess...
And the banks.
And the bank. True.
I mean, I think they give out suckers.
Yeah.
So
They don't when I go in.
I know.
What a ripoff.
I know.
You have to start asking for a sucker.
Yeah, do it.
It's National Cousins Day. You and I share some
I was going to
cousins.
say we share cousins.
But you
But
and
we
I
are not cousins.
aren't, maybe in some weird twisted way. we
Right,
are.
right. So, I mean, yeah, it's legit if we're not, like, related close enough to where it'd matter.
If we kissed.
Right. Pretty much is where I was going.
It's National Tequila Day.
I was hoping you were going to keep it going.
Tequila. Yeah. Let's take a break. What do you want to say it?
What? No, I just...
Say those magic words.
We'll be right back.
Edelweiss wine from Tassel Ridge Winery is a great wine to pair with Iowa sweet corn. It's a fruity, semi-sweet white wine that offers orange, pear, and pineapple hints on both the nose and palate. It's great served chilled and paired with Iowa sweet corn and the foods that usually accompany sweet corn. All of the grapes for this wine are grown at the winery. Tassel Ridge Edelweiss is available at many local retailers. Look for the tall blue bottle with an image of a wine glass on the label. If you don't see Tassel Ridge Edelweiss at your favorite retailer, ask the manager to get it for you. Tassel Ridge Winery is located in Lighton on Highway 163 between Pella and Oskaloosa and is open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 6, and Sunday from noon to 6. Check our website out at tasselridge.com.
And we are back. You just can't see us yet.
Well, we're here.
We do thank Tassel.
We're
in the
magicians.
dark.
Dude, leave it. We could do the whole show like that. That's awesome.
Could say the power's out.
Right?
We do thank Tassel Ridge Winery for being one of our sponsors. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Oh, I see Rick Landgrave.
Hey, come here.
Rick Landgrave is in the comments. Rick, we were talking about you earlier. Are you the one that they're referring to at the golf course as Ricky?
Please tell us because
us know.
I want to know.
Because the flyer says Ricky is grilling tenderloin.
And if it's not you, then
Who
please
is
verify it because
So we want to know.
I want to call you Ricky anyway if it's not you. You call me the real deal, so I'm going to call you Ricky.
Oh, okay, so Ricky, he is Ricky. He is
Yes!
confirmed. All right, Ricky. Let's do some things you need to know, like Ricky. We know who Ricky is.
I know who Ricky is. Ricky and the real deal.
Things
That's a
you
pretty
need-
good combo.
That could be a new morning show.
There you
I'll
go.
just step aside. You
All
guys
right.
can do a show.
You up for it, Rick? Let's do
R&R.
it. R&R. We could go all over the place with this.
Things you need to know. Celine Dion
Yes.
is going to make a comeback performance on stage. Of course she is. She's
Wow.
got some disease.
I was going to
but-
say, I didn't think she was able to do that.
She is performing the Paris Olympics opening ceremony on Friday.
Wow.
She'll only be doing one song. Guess how much she's getting paid for the
Probably
one song?
$1 million.
$2 million.
What?
$2 million for one song. And she's going to do a lot
Yep.
of this. But she does the Titanic song. What do you think?
That would be funny. We should have put our names in the hat for that.
I know.
We could have split it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take a cool $1 million.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's new here? Go to your nearest post office so you can buy the new Alex Trebek Forever stamps. It debuted on Monday on what would have been Alex Trebek's 84th birthday, the former Jeopardy
he's dead.
host. Yes. R.I.P. President Biden. This is going to be good. This is going to be good TV tonight. President Biden will address the nation today to explain why he dropped out of the presidential. Why did he drop out? Well,
He didn't drop out,
was
Steve.
forced
He just
out.
wandered out.
because the
That's what it
Obamas
was.
said, you can't possibly win, Joe. Please move aside.
No, that may not be the case.
That is
He
the
may
case.
explain.
Everybody knows it.
He may explain that he decided it's not time, and that maybe he really didn't want to be president this last time. Whoa, and he never thought he was going to get voted. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Whatever you say. Let's go back to the Olympics. Usually I thought they had like
That's my Joe Biden
Joe,
impersonation.
wake up. Usually I thought they had like athletes carrying the torch, the Olympic torch.
Right.
Snoop Dogg announced on social media that he'll be carrying the Olympic
That's even
torch
better.
ahead of the Olympic Games in
What?
Paris. Snoop will be high as a kite.
Well, he's got the flame right there with him, man. Can you imagine?
He'll be
Woo!
like,
Woo!
he'll be like lighting up with the torch.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go back to politics.
Okay.
And we'll just dip our toes back into politics
do
a
it.
little bit. Beyonce has given Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Beyonce has given Kamala Harris permission to use her song Freedom at her campaign appearances. Do you know that song?
Not really, and I don't care. I mean, who cares? Just because I suppose Beyonce backing her. Now she's got. Never mind.
Other stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, because we don't want to get political. We only like to just be on the edge of politicalness. A fake letter was released yesterday on social media reporting the death of former President Jimmy Carter.
Oh.
Now, several news agencies, in a hurry to be the first person or the first agency to report it, went ahead and reposted that. But then they had to take it down because it was fake news. But that just goes to show you
Right. How
you can't trust the news. They don't even check their sources. One thing that is real news. Did you have something to say about that?
Nope. Not at all.
Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle resigned yesterday
Because she's a cheater.
because Trump got shot a day after she was blasted by members of a House committee at
Yeah?
a hearing on the Secret Service's actions or non-actions leading up to Trump's July 13th rally where he got shot in the ear.
See, I don't like looking at it as he got shot in the ear. That whole thing was such a publicity advantage for him, I mean, let's face it.
You're not saying it was-
I saw a T-shirt yesterday with him doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, like you missed and try again.
Fight. Fight. Let's see here. Other stuff, non-political. Comcast says it expects to close an 11-year rights deal with the NBA. Going to be putting their games on NBC and Peacock. It's worth I think a couple $1 billion.
Wow.
It's crazy. Big money.
Wow.
I never really liked the NBA all that much.
I'm more of a WNBA
Oh,
fan.
yes. I'm sure they'll be bringing in the billions here soon.
They probably already are.
Let's see here. Back to the Olympics. Shoko Miyata.
Yes.
cap-
Skater.
What?
Is he a skater?
Might be a girl.
Oh.
Because she's the captain of the Japan women's gymnastics team.
Oh, probably not
She
the
has withdrawn from the Olympic Games after allegedly breaking. Excuse me, I literally got choked up. Breaking the team's code of conduct by smoking and drinking alcohol. So she's out because she smoked and drank.
She's probably out of the country now, too.
Japan, yeah. Japan. And then also, Three-time gold medalist Charlotte Dujardin. Dujardin?
Dujardin.
Dujardin.
Sounds like Grey Poupon.
Has abruptly withdrawn from Great Britain's equestrian team.
Oh, that's too bad. Why?
After a video emerged
Oh.
that allegedly...
It just takes a word for us.
I just simply let it just sit there. And I let you react to the video of the horse girl emerging that allegedly showed her physically mistreating a horse. Are you happy now?
Oh.
You thought it was going somewhere else. Now
still is.
She's beating up her horse.
And, yeah.
She's she's out of there.
Huh. Poor horse.
Poor horse. Tragedy in Elmhurst, Illinois on Monday morning during a rush hour. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile got into a crash, flipped over on its side.
What?
But thankfully it just scraped its buns. Thank you.
Oh, man.
The
Really?
Wienermobile.
The wiener? Stop.
What, you think I'm going to try to do a joke or something?
Nope.
All right, moving on. Wiener! Tennis great Andy Murray says after the Summer Olympics, he's retiring. I know you're devastated by that. Did you get any on
I
me?
got pop on me.
Andy Murray going to be retiring.
That,
from
who is
tennis.
he?
He's a tennis player.
Oh, I don't care.
How about Pete Davidson?
Yes.
He says he is done with drugs. ... Except for marijuana. Still get him and Snoop Dogg are still going to get together and carry the Olympic torch.
Huh.
Let's see here. Are you a fan of the Deadpool movies?
Never saw him.
I have never actually seen them either.
Okay, good. I figured you had.
No.
No, I have not seen those.
Okay. Well, then this next story doesn't
Well, go ahead
bother
and say
either
it.
one of us. Madonna's song "Like a Prayer"
Yeah?
will be used in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh.
As Ryan Reynolds begged and pleaded with Madonna to get her permission. So,
Begged and pleaded?
I guess.
Wouldn't think it'd take that much. She'd just give it up.
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't take that much. And then finally, in the things you need to know, this is some hot news here.
Hot.
Hot off the press. The prices of sanitary pads and tampons in the
Oh,
U.S.
boy.
have soared because of
Come on.
inflation.
What's
This is real news.
inflation of the pad?
Doubling in
Okay.
price over the past 5 years.
I've noticed. It was starting to bug me.
When you get sent to the store,
Oh, yes, and I have.
prices have doubled in the past 5 years. That's crazy.
I will tell you this, though. Know what you're doing when you go to the store. Because don't just send a guy
Oh,
thinking they know what they're doing. And then make a phone call and sound like a fool, you know?
foo.
Foo.
Be a
Because
foo?
it's like, I didn't know they made Super XLs or whatever it was.
Super X. Let's do this. Today's impossible
Fragilastic.
question. Today's impossible question. The best time to do this is 4 p.m. Why? Why does this always happen?
Why? What do you mean, why?
What is this? The best time to do this is 4 p.m.
Okay,
What
so it's the best time. It
is
didn't say any time. Okay,
this?
so
I'm going to go to the comments. Morning, Chad, Renee, Dodie. Anybody else we have
the best time to do this is 4 p.m. Have your last, however you want to say it, cup of caffeine.
No?
Oh, okay.
Any other guesses?
I can think of a few.
Amber says a nap. I would...
4 o'clock is pushing it.
Kind of late in the day.
Yeah, because...
Might ruin your sleep.
Yeah, I mean, mine is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon is the latest for a nap. me.
According to this, the best time to do this at 4 p.m. is spray for household insects. I don't know.
What?
That's what it says. Let's get weird.
I gotta set a timer for 4 o'clock.
Yes, to spray for
Because
insects.
I am going to spray some insects.
In weird news, sharks in the waters off the coast of Brazil have tested positive for cocaine.
What? Is that real?
Real. Researchers have long suggested that sea life could be impacted by drugs dumped into the water by smugglers, with tons of cocaine found around Florida, South and Central America.
Why is there so much down there?
So, yeah, that's where they bring in the cocaine. So
Florida's the
cocaine.
place to be.
Yeah, just go sniff some water.
Right.
Drink the water.
So maybe you just go swimming in it.
Yeah. Be all
Right. I don't know how.
coked out of your brain.
I don't know what Coke does to you. I've always. I mean, I really
Never
don't.
done it.
I really. Yeah. Me neither. Thought about it. Some days are tough, man.
Let's see here. Other stuff. Let's go back to the Olympic Village. Olympic
yeah.
diver Tom Daly is showing fans on social media what the 2024 Paris Olympic Village cardboard beds really look like.
I heard just a very little bit about this. Is this real?
This is real. They are sleeping on cardboard beds in this year's Olympic Village.
What?
Some people speculate that it's to keep the athletes from,
What?
well, winky.
Winky.
Wink from the wink. They don't want them to wrestle at night.
But what if they're not wrestlers? They're gymnasts.
They just, anyway. Cardboard
I don't
beds.
know where you're going with that.
You're stupid.
You're stupid. Cardboard would not be fun.
Cardboard. No, that wouldn't be comfortable at all.
No. Not even for sleeping.
Not even napping. Let's go to Nigeria, shall we? A Nigerian man shook his backside for 3 hours and 30 minutes to break the Guinness World Record for the longest duration twerking.
What?
His name is, woo,
That's a good one.
Baba Hide Israel Adabanjo. Abanjo. Baba Hide, who took on the challenge to raise awareness about depression and the importance of mental health, received word from the Guinness World Records that his January dancing marathon had officially earned him the title. So
I don't know if I even can twerk.
you,
I don't know. How do you twerk?
I mean,
Is that like you just like
turn.
like that?
I don't know. People have to tell us in the comments.
Is that a twerk or is that just
You got
too much Diet Mountain Dew? I don't know.
Yeah, 3.5 hours doing
That's
that.
a lot of twerking.
That's a lot of moving your butt.
Yeah.
Let's go to soccer. A professional soccer game suspended in Norway. I'm gonna have you look something up for me.
Okay.
So get the Google out. Suspended in Norway when fans threw fish cakes. What are fish cakes?
Fish cakes. Come on.
Again, a soccer game in Norway suspended when fans threw fish cakes and other objects onto the field to protest the use of a video assistant referee. Are you having
Boy, the service
Wi-Fi
in here
issues?
sucks. Oh, there it is. Fish cake is a dish made from ground or minced fish or other seafood. Oh, so it's like a salmon
Like
patty.
a fish stick or something?
Yeah, mixed with a starchy ingredient, fried until golden. Fish
What a waste-
cakes. Fish
what a
cakes
waste
can
of a
be
fish
enjoyed
cake.
as a snack, so they must sell them at the games.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, they weren't happy with the video assistant referee. Sounds kind of like, I don't know, AI type stuff. And they protested by throwing fish cakes onto the field.
That is a waste.
Fish
There's kids in
cake-
Ethiopia
fish
right
cake.
now giving anything for them fish cakes.
You know that song I was just singing?
What is it?
Fish. Back in the day, it was called Fish Heads.
Fish
Fish
heads.
fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum.
No. No, where is that from?
They played the video on MTV way back when. I think it was like on Dr. Demento.
Okay.
So
That would make more sense.
let's go to the files of law and disorder. In the disorder, one woman was killed, 2 others hospitalized after what appears to be a domestic dispute that prompted an attack with a samurai-style sword.
Oh, yeah.
Swing!
Yes.
This was in California. Deputies at the police department there were called to an intersection just before 3:30 in the afternoon on reports of a rescue needed. In video footage obtained, a lone woman with blood on her right leg and hands was seen holding the samurai sword near a U-Haul truck. As deputies approached, the woman waved them down. She put the sword down. I'm trying to get to the nitty-gritty here. They continued through the residence. An additional female was found in the house unharmed. As far as what sparked deadly violence between at least two of the women, authorities say it was unknown at this time because they only speak Mandarin Chinese.
Wow.
Samurai sword.
You know, the only thing I got from that story is that was a huge, huge boost for U-Haul. They're going to run with that. Be like, man, our trucks can do anything.
Samurai.
Wow.
Let's go next to... Let me get in your personal space.
Whoa. Easy.
I can't wait till we get our own little desks.
I know.
I
Hurry up.
I wish that would hurry up and happen. Let's go ahead and do something that could possibly make you smile. Something to make you smile, brought to us by Lifetime Dental Solutions. They are at 115 South Jefferson, east side of the square. I'm assuming that they're in there right now. I mean, they've been...
I would assume. I guess I don't know for a fact.
So, but yeah, check it out. See if they're in there. Give them a call, 641-622-2669. We thank Dr. Stacy Freeze, Lifetime Dental Solutions, bringing us something to make you smile. Let's see here. Let me get the correct story in front of me. I don't want to give you the moment of duh.
Man, I don't know.
Before finishing school this past semester, students at Tulane University completed one final project.
Okay.
They designed, created, and built a tiny 440-square-foot home to benefit someone in their community who hasn't had a place to call home in nearly 2 decades.
Wow.
Benjamin Henry used to live under Interstate 10. I heard you start to laugh.
No, I
Which
wasn't.
runs right through the heart of New Orleans. He said that his story is one of bad decisions involving drugs and alcohol and hanging out with Neil Crotten.
Oh, that guy. I remember him.
Yeah, that guy down in New Orleans. The Bayou.
Oh, boy.
So if you want this full story, because we're probably just going to be idiots the rest of it.
Well, no, anyway, so they made a house for him. That's awesome.
Actually, it was just posted at 7:45 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Central Standard Time on Steve Sheldon Media Facebook. Something to make you smile. So they built a homeless guy.
That's very nice.
A little
That's
home.
super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, but a lot of people are into those little homes.
the title says tiny home.
Yeah.
They built a tiny home.
Have you not heard this craze?
Tell me about it.
Like the tiny homes. It's
I'll
a
get a
huge
drink.
thing right now. It's not huge because they're tiny. But yeah, everybody's wanting to downsize, live in less, take up less of a footprint, keep America great. And yeah, no, there's all kinds of them. Tiny. If anybody's into those tiny house movement, they also do one where they make tiny houses mobile.
Oh.
I would call them a camper.
Or a tent.
But they're spending like hundreds of thousands on these houses, and it's stupid.
That's pricey.
It is pricey.
Sounds like we should probably say duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. Duh. Duh.
So good for them making him.
Duh. Spirit Airlines gate agents. Airlines have been crazy.
Yeah.
Here in the last few days. Story. Sidetrack.
Okay.
So yesterday, I went to Oskaloosa, had a few things to do. One of those things that I was supposed to do was interview Hall of Fame pro wrestling manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Do you remember?
Wow, I actually remember that
Guy
name.
with the
yeah.
megaphone, and he was
Yep.
really spastic and
Yep.
colorful. He was supposed to fly in yesterday because he's got a wrestling show in Knoxville today for Ragbri.
Wow.
But I was going to interview Jimmy Hart. Jimmy's flight got canceled, so he couldn't make it in, so that sucked. I was looking forward to talking to Jimmy Hart.
That's probably been your first time to meet him.
It would have been. I've never met Jimmy Hart.
Oh.
Anywho, different story here.
Okay.
Spirit Airlines gate agents who were caught on video screaming at passengers are now out of a job. An 8-hour delay from a morning flight, July 12th, led to what Inside Edition refers to as a bottleneck at the Spirit Airlines gate at California's Hollywood Burbank Airport. Seems that the crowd at the airport was getting a little bit restless, a little bit loud.
Huh.
They were wanting answers as to what flight was going where, what flights were getting canceled,
Right.
blah, blah, blah. Evidently, the, my Dr. Pepper was coming up on me. Evidently, yeah, burp. Evidently, the agents, the gate agents, were getting frustrated, and they basically started yelling at people.
How would you not, though? I mean,
Oh, I know.
That'd
I
be
don't
one of
blame
those
them.
jobs that would be like, come on, people, we're doing our best, and I'd be punching people in the face.
I'm trying to find some of the quotes. She says, "Can I get everybody?" I'm tempted to do this in a voice, but I won't. Can I get everybody's attention? Let's see here. All right, now. You want to get on this flight or not? They said, all right, so everyone's going to shut up. We're only going to say it once. We're not going to say it again because we're frustrated as hell. Say, please be quiet so I can think of what's going on. I don't know what aircraft is here because everyone's screaming. You guys won't give me a minute. Please give me a minute, please. What you talking about? Air flights?
Oh, boy.
So they got fired. Two of the gate agents got fired.
That's not fair.
Losing their temper.
That's not
Losing
fair
their-
to them because of unruly, customers.
Yes.
Come on. I just
Got
thought
to be quiet.
I thought maybe you were going to go on with about the whole
Duh.
computer deal that had so many flights canceled, and did you see some of the reaction to that? People were calling it Y2K in 2024.
Okay.
I was like,
This
man,
is all the Microsoft
yeah.
deal.
How cool would that be? 24 years later, and then we finally get Y2K.
Y224.
Right.
Okay.
I still think that was a bust. I was all excited about it.
I know. World coming to an end.
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
yeah. Power stayed on.
Let's take a look at the forecast. It's staying on.
No.
Forecast brought to us by the Garden Gate. Maybe,
Maybe.
possibly an isolated
Apparently.
shower or thunderstorm today. Otherwise, sunshine, 83 for a high. So not too bad of a day, not too bad of a stretch. What do we got going on?
You gotta
What's
look
in
at
the
your
comments?
There's 3 of them from Safe.
We're going to have to block Safe
No,
Crafty.
you gotta read them.
I am reading. Safe Grafke in the we see you, Safe. We hear you.
I miss you.
And we miss you.
What does it say?
I don't miss you. I see him every Tuesday. Tell Frank hi, by the way. We do thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Outer Limits Truck Repair could be a sponsor on here.
Hey,
Safe Grafke can make that happen. I just gave him a free plug, and that'll be $5. Oski Dental Studios, 641-673-4845. Neil, shall we look at the video schedule for today?
I would love to. Okay, so coming up.
Wednesday, got In Remembrance Of coming right up at 8 a.m. We got to get out of here so I can do that. Country music news at 5, successful farming 5:30, musical musings 5:45, and then I don't know. What else do we got?
Oh.
No, we don't have a city council meeting tonight. So
There's
that might
no.
be-
Oh man, I
That's
got
next
nothing to do
Wednesday.
now.
I know.
Tonight.
That was your viewing. for
Yes,
tonight, so
man.
anyway,
Ah,
bye.
snap. Oh, well, you're in a hurry today, aren't you?
What do you got going on today? Big plans?
No, I have no idea. I really don't know what I'm doing today. Every day is an adventure.
It's a new day.
Yeah, it is. Just make the best of it. Because some days you could have this plan, but it may go this way, like down a river,
It's like
for a long time.
A fish.
It's like a fish. Fishing is a sport.
Fishing. Fish are friends.
That actually sounded good. I hope you have a whale of a day.
I hope you do too.
What? I wish we were animals. I would love to hear your...
Are you up to speed
Oh,
on
I've
Nemo?
seen it.
I just had 2 Nemo references in a row.
Really?
Fish are friends, and then
Oh.
talking like a whale. Fish are friends.
Oh, that's what that's from.
Just keep swimming, Neil.
Is that from there too?
Yeah.
Man, you are on fire. What? Fire. Well, have a decent day,
Well, you
and
just go get them.
I'm gonna try. You believe me? I'm gonna try.
I believe you.
Ah.
All right.
Are we going?
Bye.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.